back with another video of Stranded Deep. Now last time we were getting ready to head on an exploration for the new island. So without further ado, let's continue the game where we left off. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday and or Friday if you're in the East Coast. But big news for everybody that's been keeping up with the still there but dormant clan GLC. Me and my two friends have came to an agreement that we are going to form a three-headed leadership a three blah 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 blah. We're gonna form a three-headed leadership clan, along with me being the department of these kind of games, single player campaign games. Sometimes, well, most of the time, my friend GOC Claps being the leader of, well, you guys probably already know he's gonna be the leader of. He's gonna be the leader of all that other complicated nonsense. And no, Sean, no Shooter, I don't. And that, speaking of Shooter, Ice J Shooter is gonna be the leader of the clan. He's gonna be the leader of the what's the name of those games? What's the name of those games? Competitor games. Competitor games meaning, you know, Call of Duty, GTA, so on and so forth. Okay. So I know we said we were going to take this here raft and go all the way out to this island here, but in case you guys haven't caught on yet, it is raining and storming at that. So what we are going to do is sit here, go to sleep, and I can't sleep again, so yay. That's great. But yep, we're forming a three-headed leadership clan with me, Shooter, and GOC Claps. The five frozen heads. Not the five frozen heads, the three frozen heads. My remote is aggravating. But anyway, where we last left off last time was we found some vehicle parts for a flying machine, a jerry can that can use to fill up either a motorized boat or a plane, hence the flying machine. And we got some rations. Now, while it's raining, we are gonna need to start. We are gonna need to start doing something here because we're thirsty, hungry, all that. Just down one more of these here rations. Alright, so that should hold us for a little while. Push this back. I feel like it's kissing my mouth. Alright. Now, last time we were here, we had to make a new refined knife. Oh my gosh, Marlo. But yeah, last time we were here, we had to make a new refined knife because the other knife we had got lost somewhere up deep in the sea, literally. So we had to make a new knife. And now we're gonna be running around the island looking for. If you guys are wondering why I'm crouching every time I'm done sprinting, it's not because I'm trying to, it's because of this remote. It's so messed up. But anyway, what we're gonna do now is just run around the island, looking at fibrous leaves so we can get some more ration, so we can get a crew next, and actually be able to start building, or coming close to building our that can't be right. We just picked up. I really hope that's not the case. This remote's so aggravating. So we're just gonna let our remote do what our remote wants to do. As long as this remote doesn't mess up while we're trying to get started here, we should be fine. Alright. Story. Interesting. Alright, crafting. Wait a second. Oh, I know what it is. We don't need the refined knife for the crude axe. We need the refined knife for the, where is it? For this axe right here. Oh, yeah. It's a good thing we made those already, because I'm definitely not trying to hightail it. But, now that we know that, let's go and find some stones. We actually boosted ourselves up here again. That was a pleasant surprise there. So let's get these 2 rocks over here. Oh. Oh, don't do me like that. Oh, great. What is in here that needs to go? Yucca fruit? Yeah, get that out of here. You don't need that. Alright. If my remote will stop moving. I said get this thing out of here. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Things are finally starting to turn up on our side, gang. The rain finally stopped. Now we got ourselves a crude axe. And now, this is where the real construction begins. Many people don't notice, but the main reason why you need to have, you know, a stronger tool is because you'll slowly but surely realize that in this game, you cannot afford to waste time on certain things. And not just because of running out of food or running out of water or any of that other nonsense. It's because of the simple fact that you are on a time limit regarding dangers of the island. Like for instance, during the winter time, what do snakes do? During the winter time, what do bears do? They all hide away, right? Now, think about this game as it's all wintertime. The trees are completely bald, no leaves, no anything. Everything's just here. Now, you gotta understand, however long the time limit is on here, it will only be giving you but a certain amount of time before before they just decide, hey, he's at this high enough level, regardless of whether he has this or that. Let's start opening up the more dangerous mobs. Oop. But nah, that's why you're supposed to keep a steady and/or fast pace with it, because you don't, and then the snakes will start popping out, and all this other, stuff nobody else wants to go through. And bam, you're in one doozy of a situation. Now we got our shelter over here, we got our stuff over here, and what I should have did was build it over here. But this is what, alright, so a little advice for anybody who has the game and hasn't played it, or who doesn't have the game and wants to play it. This game will make you move in a process according to the tutorial of the game. Like alright, I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'm gonna show you what I mean here in just a few seconds. Alright, You see this right here? All these platforms and, you know, little balconies, whatever you want to call them. See how that says level 2, level 2, level 3, and then level 4? Alright. Oh my gosh. It is dark. And we are going to sleep now. But what that means is that you won't be able to do what you want to do with your, you know, with your materials, aka your shelter, or anything else that's supposed to be put down so you have a, you know, a stable place to rest. Now, my craftsman level is at level 1. So in order for me to boost my excuse me. In order for me to boost my craftsman level up, I would have to chop down, I think either chop down some more trees to get my harvest level up, or to build some more things to get my craftsman level up. But as you guys can see, there's only bare minimum that I could actually build that will help me with what I need to do. So, it's kind of a bind here. I've never really had to worry about something like this until now. Okay, so beforehand, I've watched my friend play this game, and he's let me have the sticks and, you know, run it up a few times, see how I can get used to it. Then I got back to the house, game shared, and I was playing the game a little bit over here. And this game will literally make you sit down and think, oh gosh, what am I doing? You know what I mean? So in other words, you really gotta pay a lot of attention. You really gotta pay a lot of attention to what you are building in this game. Because if you do not pay attention to what you're building in this game, there are resources here that will be completely gone, and you will have to go through the ends of the earth just to find some more of it. Like, as you can see, these fibrous leaves. These fibrous leaves are the only plant on this island that contain things that can, for instance, help me build a new shelter, or, you know, so on and so forth, lashing, all that stuff. You really gotta be careful to what you build and what you don't build. I'm not saying that if you don't want to build anything, that's cool too, but you know, you already know where that's gonna go. But anyway, enough talking. We gotta focus on what we gotta do here. Alright. Yep, there's harvesting. Okay. You guys probably already caught on to it by now, but the harvesting is breaking down stuff. Now that all that's gone, I really hope those sticks don't, like, roll away in the water forever. Alright, gang. We're gonna do something. We're gonna go to options. We're gonna go to controls. And we're gonna go to sensitivity. There we go. Okay. Now the next crazy thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna venture out to here. Balls deep. Alright. That's an eel. Alright. So it looks like we found vehicle filter parts and a can of beans. But it seems that there's more in here than there was in there. Okay. Alright. Okay, so guys, good news. We've actually stopped being pussies, or you know, the more censored version. We stopped being wimps and figured out what was in that boat. And what was in that boat is a lot of useful things that we could use. But as you can see, my inventory is full of sticks, bandages, and all this other nonsense. So that means that we can pursue the other dream. And what is that other dream, you just so may ask? I'll tell you what that other dream is. That other dream is going over to the Forbidden Island. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys this straight up. We are going to the island. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, we need to start dumping some stuff off. There we go. We're gonna keep the compass. Alright, now that we got everything laid down all nice and neat, we're gonna take this here raft. And before I do move this raft into the water, you guys must know that I'm definitely gonna put this on peaceful before I go into the water. Cause many people don't know this, but last time we had an encounter of playing a game like this, to where, just like the real world, we are subjected to all kinds of danger. Yeah, we're not gonna put our items and all of this hard-earned stuff we did into jeopardy. Wildlife removed? Alright, so it looks like we're already in the clear. There is no wildlife, so we were being scared to venture out to that boat for nothing. Alright. Let's get this here paddle. And let us go. Alright. Oh my gosh, what is going on? You see, this is one of the many heartaches of having a broken remote. Because you want to be able to do stuff as soon as you say it, but this remote's like, no, you don't get that kind of a luxury. We do things when I say we do things. But now that we finally got, oh my gosh, hang on, give me a second. What's? Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, stream. That was my little brother. He was warning me about my stuff. Yeah, it's very, very important that you do not, and I mean do not, lose your stuff. Because my little brother, he has seen first... Oh, okay. My little brother has seen firsthand how it feels to lose a lot of things at once. Okay. Now, there we go. But yeah, my little brother has seen firsthand how it feels and how it looks losing a lot of your things. And by a lot of things, I mean the sticks, the cloth, the rocks. You guys really think I'm joking when I say this, but this game will make you spaz out on how much stuff you lose and the stuff that you craft that you don't need crafted yet. Everything in this game revolves around timing and patience, and it is aggravating, believe me. I know it is aggravating, but unfortunately that's just what we have to do. So we're gonna get over here to this island, we're gonna see what kind of resources they got over here, and hopefully, just hopefully, we can start crafting a refined pickaxe, so we can get not only the stone deposit on our home island, but a possible another stone deposit on this island. and any other island we choose to venture to. But on this stream, we're gonna head over here, see what we can find, and then we're gonna cut the stream there. And next stream, we're gonna focus on completely looting this island's resources and moving on to the next one to see what we can get. Now, I know a lot of people are probably wondering, you know, how do you plan to tote all of these items with barely no room for the sticks and the stuff that you had in your, you know, on your island that you just dropped? There is this belt on this game called the tool belt, and it's kind of similar to, how do I put this? If you guys have played Roblox, and for my Roblox players out there who have played Apocalypse Rising is a game to where you have a certain amount of space until you find a bigger bag. That is what the tool belt is. The tool belt is your bag. Until you craft a bigger bag, that's all you will be able to tote. And believe me, again, I know it is aggravating and it will piss you off. But the best thing about this game is that once you get it all done and out of the way, you can either choose to, I believe it was, you can either choose to stay in the little, you know, ocean area that the plane crashed us into, or you can choose to, what's it called? Or you can choose to leave the little area that the plane has crashed us into. Yes, I know you need to find water. Believe me, I know this. And I've seen that. Okay. Many people don't know, but wildlife in this game, there's some fish and wildlife in the game that will freak you out exponentially about what you are doing and what you are going to do. But I'm here to tell you that this game is built to open you up to what our world is. It's built to open you up to what our world could be and what our world should be if we stopped killing everything that's alive for our own material needs. We all have the ability to use tools, but with that ability to use tools comes a very, very big responsibility, because as you can see in our daily lives now, there are people out here that are wondering what's happening to the woods, what's going on, what happened to all these birds. There used to be so many birds. What happened to all this, all that? It's because that we've gotten so comfortable into killing off and destroying what was already here. It's now virtually and physically impossible for us to be able to relapse off of what just happened to our world and what's continuing to happen to our world. Now then, now that we are on this island, as you guys can see, there's a lot of young palm trees, so it seems that we've hit the jackpot when it comes down to resources, boys and ladies. But without any further ado, we're gonna stop the stream here. As you guys see, we are low on water, food as well, but mainly water. And we are going to stop the stream here. It's been pretty good. This was a good stream. I do say so myself. I hope you guys have a good and frosty day. Try to stay safe, everybody, and I will see you next time. Peace.